Time now for Eyewitness News. Call 12 for action. Fire pit tragedy. Two Cape Cod boys have been severely burned in separate fire pit incidents over the past few days.
Police say in both cases the boy fell into the fire pit's hands first, and both were airlifted to Boston area hospitals. Tonight, problem solver Susan Hogan shows us what we can do to make sure accidents like these don't happen in your backyard.
It can happen literally in a split second. Kids playing around a fire pit and suddenly one of them gets too close. Even with the most vigilant adults nearby, accidents can and will happen. Kids are naturally drawn to fire, and a fire pit can be an open invitation for disaster. Think about it. You've got kids with sticks roasting marshmallows just feet away from open flames. Kids running around, throwing balls. One wrong move and a child can easily lose their footing on a hose, pile of wood, and fall into the fire pit.
Just like we wouldn't send them to the beach without sunscreen, if we're going to be in the backyard at a fire pit, we have to give them the parameters of what they can do and what they can't do.
Chief Ken Finley with the Cumberland Hill Fire Department says when it comes to kids, you simply can't take any chances.
The safest thing is, as tall as your child is, you shouldn't allow them any closer to the fire pit than their height.
And the reason being?
If they trip and fell, they would complete their fall before they got to the fire pit.
If they want to roast marshmallows, don't use shish kebab sticks. Make it a game and send them out into the yard looking for sticks at least 3 feet long. If you have kids who like to set their marshmallows on fire, Chief Finley says if one lands on your skin, it can cause severe burns.
You'll intentionally get a child that wants to whip it to see how far he can throw it, and the marshmallow will now be flaming as it's going, and if it lands on someone, it will now stick to them.
A recent report shows that over a 13-year period, there were more than 7,000 fire pit injuries, with the majority occurring to children under 15 years old. So make a perimeter around the fire pit that kids aren't allowed near. Have a hose within arm's reach. Keep a screen on top of the fire pit to prevent burning embers from getting loose. And always spray water on your fire before going to bed. It is so easy to become distracted, but talk about a wake-up call for all of us who have fire pits. Those two little boys are recovering from second and third degree burns at those Boston hospitals. Bottom line, supervision is key to preventing further tragedies this summer. And if you have a consumer problem you need help solving, contact our Call 12 for Action Center Monday through Thursday from 11 until 1, hotline 228-1850. Or if you're interested in becoming a Call 12 for Action volunteer with me, you can call that same number you see right there on your screen. I'm problem solver Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.